So my con story is this. So it was just after I cleared high school, and you know, like when you clear high school you feel like a free man. I was a free boy walking through Nairobi, and I just gotten a brand new phone, because in my family you don't get a phone until after you finish high school. So I had one of those Samsung kick slide up. It was like pure black. It was so nice. The girls loved it, and I loved the phone. So anyway, I'm walking through town, and then as I'm passing by Hilton, I see this old mama, and then she starts, you know, when people look at you with their eyes like, please help me, and I was trying to avoid, but then she was like, my son, please help me, and I was like, yes madam. And she was like, do you know where KCS house is? And like I kind of remembered I'd seen something like that as I was passing, but I was like, it's probably somewhere back there. She was like, please my son, just help me go there. You know why? Because I've won money, because I have this ticket by Kenya charity sweepstake. And then she kind of showed me a ticket, and she'd won $1 million bob. I'm like, you lucky girl. So anyway, she's like, just show me to KCS house. I was like, okay, I have to be her protection now because she has $1 million bob. So anyway, we walk at KCS house. I realized it was just opposite Hilton on the other side from where we are. So we walk there, and we were like, okay, let's go get the $1 million bob. So just before we go in, she goes like, oh no, they're going to ask me for my ID, and I don't have it. You know, I lost it. I came all the way from Nyeri. But do you have your ID? I was like, yes, my ID is fresh. I just gotten it like 3 weeks before. And I go like, yeah, I have my ID. She goes like, okay, you go in with the ticket, go get the money, and then I'll be right here waiting. I was like, this woman is very trustworthy, but fine. So anyway, just before I take the ticket, she goes like, no, but my son, I'm not saying like you're a bad person, but you know, this is Nairobi and people steal. So do you have something I can hold on so that you don't go with all the money? I was like, that's fair enough. I was like, what can I give you? I can't give you my ID because I need it in there. Then she goes like, that phone of yours, just give me the phone. And at the time, I know it sounds stupid now, but I was not even thinking of the fact that she's asking me for my brand new Samsung. So I was like, it's $1 million bob. So I just gave her the phone, and she was like, thank you, I'll be right here waiting. So I take the ticket, and then I start walking into KCS house. And just before we got there, I was about to turn around and ask her name, you know, for record keeping, and when she got the ticket. And then I turned around, and there's nobody, like no one. And I'm like, where did the old woman go? I look down at the ticket. You know, like for you to win KCS, like charity sweepstake, there have to be 3 matching patterns. The third one was stuck on with a piece of glue. And I was standing there in the middle of what's it called, Mamangina Street, no phone, a fake ticket, and with all my hopes and dreams in old mothers dashed. I stood there for about an hour, and I was sure that she would come back. I'm like, there's no way an old one could do this. And she did not. I stood there for a whole hour, and that was even before like they had the teriyaki place where you could sit and like have lunch. Like I stood there for a whole hour just waiting, and in the end I know I should have gone to the police, but I was just like super embarrassed. I could not believe, because at that point I think after the hour I realized I'd been conned. So I just went home and like got on a matatu, went home, and didn't tell anyone about the whole thing until a week later when people noticed I didn't have my phone. So yep, that's my con story. Yo, Janjaruka Buddha, usikoniwe.
Sasa nafaa kufanya? Niambie nini juu?
Kwani umetoka Nairobi gani wewe?
Mimi nilifeel kana ongea mamangu.
Ya hizi ni bebe ufala hivi.
Hii ni Nairobi, huwezi jua mpaka ikuhapenie.
Una expect nifanye nini?
Itabidi mfikie kitu yetu tradu. Fikirieni hapa. Tubuzi wetu. Mimi nataka pesa zangu.
Haya, tuingie basi. Watch out for Janjaruka, the series, starring me, Charlie Karumi. So catch it on a screen near you.